As requested, disabling the ANC preferred method. Go to the dealership, have them disable it from the computer. But if you want to do it like this, it's totally up to you and your choice. Something goes wrong, it's on you, buddy. So 3 mics. You got one on the passenger side, right underneath that door handle. Got one right behind that dome light, and then one right here on the driver's side. Let's start with this one. So peel back this seal, and now you should have access. It's a pain in the butt, but it's literally right there, and there's a wire really far back there. I'm gonna disconnect it. If I pull this back, you'll see a plug. Here it is. Actually, I already disconnected it, and it's pretty simple. It's a little bit further back, so don't be scared of damaging it, but you're gonna pull this little red tab back first, and then it'll allow you to push in to release the clip and pull it out. So that's number 1. Number 2, I'll go to the other side and do that. Passenger side's a little more tricky. You're gonna have to remove this handle so you can move the headliner back and then yank that cable out. So pop these 2 little doors open, 8mm bolts, and undo both of them, and they should pull straight out. You get those screws out. Don't be alarmed with it not coming out. You gotta kind of tug on it. Same thing for the passenger side. Pull down your seal, and then this one's a bit of a pain, a little bit more of a pain than the other side. You really got to move this headliner down. Don't worry if it bends and all that stuff. It's not a big deal. I found it easiest to pull it far enough back to take it out from resting on your little plastic pillar here and your middle pillar here. It'll just come back out, and then you can pop it back into place. This whole thing's not going to come out. I'm just going to bend it far enough back to where I can reach my hand in there. Pull the wire behind it. You can pull it. It's kind of like glued down on the back where the connectors are at, but if you pull it, it'll come loose. You can pull it far enough out towards you to where you can undo the clip. Alright, next I'm going to take this one out by simply going through this little light fixture. It's a bit of a pain. Highly recommend some plastic pry tools. And first I'm going to separate just this plastic piece, like a bezel kind of, from the black like assembly, if you will. It's kind of hard. Again, you might feel like you're going to break it. You probably won't. Just keep prying it until it breaks free. Got that. And then behind this, I'm going to take out my little LED bulbs that I got, but basically there's 2 like metal clips, about like right here and right here somewhere, or maybe here and here. So this, you just literally yank it out, preferably from this side, but try to grab it as close as you can from like a solid spot, not just like a flimsy little piece, because those 2 clips are kind of hard to break through. So once you break it, there's a wire that attaches right here in the center. It's a little loose, so don't worry too much about breaking that wire, but yeah, it's a bit of a pain. Just yank on it. Just little plastic like tabs kind of that go around that hold it inside the headliner. Just make sure you bend those a little bit. I already got one of the tabs off, as you can see here. Now I gotta yank a little bit hard on this side, pushing in that little black tab like right here to get it past the headliner, and then I'll yank it again and it should break free entirely. And just like that, it's out. Pain in the butt. I tried to stick the pry tool as close as I can back there and then pried it. Again, just make sure that these little black tabs are past the headliner before you start yanking. And then I can reach up in here and pull out my sensor, and that's the last one.